Hey everyone, so this is a video response to the hiding behind the mask tag that La Fashionista Italian did. I watched the video yesterday. I'm a new subscriber of hers and it was awesome. So I thought I would do one and tag everyone who's watching. Alright, so there's a list of questions that she asks. She said, What is an insecurity you hide behind? For me, my biggest one would probably have to be that I'm not exactly like the skinniest girl in the world. And a lot of times I think that people don't like me before I even really get to know them. I just assume that everyone judges based on appearance, and I know mine's not the greatest. So, yeah. And the second question is, what are you afraid of? And for me, this is a two-part answer. One is not being accepted by people. I'm a social person. I love to talk. And like I said, I a lot of times think that people are judging me when they're not, and so I have a little bit of a problem with being afraid that I will wind up alone. Well, not alone, because I have a fiance, but like won't have any friends and stuff like that. And the second one is disappointing people, like my family and stuff. I haven't always been the best student and the best daughter, but I like to think that as I've gotten older, things have gotten better. Yeah. Do you feel discouraged and run away is the next question. I have. A really good example of this actually would be I was in 7th grade. I think I was in 7th grade. And it was my second year playing basketball, and there was this thing, if you didn't actually make the team, you made instructional, which meant you were on the team, but you were less likely to actually get to play. You got to practice and stuff, but you were less likely to play. And I made instructional, and there was this girl, I'm not going to name names, and we were in the locker room one day, and I overheard her saying to the other girls that I was too fat to play basketball. So I quit. Actually, I didn't even quit. I just stopped showing up at practice, didn't say anything to anyone. And then a week later, the coach came up to me after school when I was at my locker, and he's like, "Where have you been?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And I told him, and he was like, "Well, you shouldn't have listened, but I guess you made your decision." And I've regretted that for a long time, because I proved her right. She didn't want me on the team, and I let her push me off of it. So, yeah. The next question, sorry, I have it written down on a piece of paper because the lighting at my computer was weird today. How will you wash away the mask? For me, it's just being more open and honest and just trying to be myself. I tend to be overly happy. I put on a happy face even when I'm not. And, yeah, just trying to be more honest about the way I'm feeling and things like that, I guess. And not being afraid and not assuming that everyone judges me, because I know it's not true. Just me being paranoid. And then the last question she asks is, how did this exercise make you feel? Well, I watched it yesterday when she did it, and I couldn't help but think how brave she was to post something like that, and how empowering it is. And I mean, it is really empowering to listen and think about the fact that, not everybody's perfect. We all have insecurities, and we all have little things that bother us, that even when things seem like they're all together, like, you know, that one girl in high school who always seemed to have it all together, she goes home at the end of the day and feels just as insecure as the girl who sits in the corner and doesn't say anything all day. So yeah, this exercise actually made me feel pretty good, and I want to empower everyone else to do it too. And so I tag you all, and thank you to La Fashionista Italian for coming up with this tag and posting it. So yeah, until next time, bye.